Hey, so I thought about making this a facts about me video, but I'm also wanting to make this a thirsting video about DPREing. Okay, and I'm probably gonna make that thirsting video later. But I wanted to do a facts about me on some things that I like normally. We're going through my Twitter, and I'm going through it too fast. Some of these are not safe for work, and I'm gonna be pausing it before then because I don't want y'all to be seeing all that stuff like that. Y'all need to see all this. Okay. Let's get started. Also, okay, if you're new to my channel, my name is A-List Shipping Hog. Of course, it's not my real name, but you already know. I'm like, oh my god, like you already know that. Like, I babble on and on about certain shit. I like a lot of different stuff. I love gaming. I love watching, binge watching shows. I'm terrible at binge watching shows, but I love binge watching shows. I love cooking. I love eating. And certain, I love fantasy books, of course. I wanna write someday. But that's not the career I'm heading into. I'm heading into a career of like healthcare and stuff like that. Already telling you parts about me and whatnot, but on my channel, I talk about a variety of different things. I am not a channel where I'm just talking about one thing and one singular thing. I originally wanted to be something like that, but I'm not. And I try to be one where I talk mainly about ships, but then I was just like, I don't know if I can do that because there's so many different things I want to talk about and shit like that. My Twitter, for example, I ship a lot of things and I look up them on Twitter, but at the same time, I also look at different things. So let's get started. I'm A-List. Welcome to my channel. Let's get it. I'm gonna say fact one about me since I can talk about length. I can talk in a long ass time or for a long ass time about shit. I have been overweight all my life. I'm looking at Philly cheesesteak because I was just hungry for one. I have been overweight all my life, and it wasn't until 2019 when I had managed to lose a significant amount of weight, over 50 pounds of my weight. My original weight, should I say it? I mean, I'm not really ashamed of it. I was very much over 200 pounds. The heaviest weight, that's another fact. I should say fact number two. Heaviest weight I've ever been was 220. Lowest weight I have ever gotten to was 139. And now I'm at a good decent weight around 100 and I think I'm 160. I keep saying that. Oh, fact three. I keep saying 160 pounds, and then I go to a doctor or a healthcare facility and find out that I am 150, and it concerns me. Fact four, I don't eat as much as I used to. Oh my gosh, I used to eat unhealthy as well too. This is fact four already, damn. Oh my gosh, I should have just had it be one fact. Oh my gosh, my bad. But anyway, fact four, I used to literally cut up a fuck ton of potatoes, like slice them up myself, submerge them in water and fry them, and that would be my dinner. I would also put Cajun seasoning and eat them with ranch, and I would come from school and that would be my dinner. I would not eat anything else after that, except for like a soda and water as well too, and then I would go to bed. So it's like, yeah, that was my eating a lot of the time too. So I loved frying food, of course. I loved the breakfast food, of course. It was very easy to make breakfast food, but I also like food that my mother would make often, like Alfredo. She would make it like, from scratch, not the pasta, but the actual just sauce and stuff like that. She would make some pot roast and stuff like that. She made some beef stroganoff. Is that the name? Yeah, beef stroganoff. I haven't had it in years. Some garlic Hawaiian rolls and stuff like that. Oh my gosh, some broccoli and cheddar soup. Or broccoli and cheese casserole and stuff like that. I don't know why I said cheese like that. I was trying to say cheddar. Oh my gosh. But yes, that was what I consumed. It was either food from my mom because she throws it down in the kitchen, or food myself, and it would be like very unhealthy versions of food. I used to also make my own hamburger, like ground up meat and like combine it with egg. And I don't usually add breadcrumbs. I only discovered that in culinary. Some of them may add breadcrumbs, but yes, I used to make my own hamburgers too. I used to make food that just wasn't, and it didn't have vegetables in a lot of it too. So yeah, that's fact four for you as well too. So yeah, that was a lot. Damn, four facts in one thing I'm talking about. Oh my gosh. So I guess this could be fact five. I really love PS3, and I had a PS3 for like a long ass time. It wasn't mine. It was more so my sister's, and it was shared among our family. But games that I love the Trilogy G games. I love Ninja Gaiden. I love me some Mass Effect. Assassin's Creed is literally my child. Like honestly, It drove the fucking boat. Like, if I'm gonna be dead ass with you. And there were even games to it. Resident Evil was another thing, even though I couldn't handle. Oh, fact number 6. I can't handle a lot of horror shit. Like, I can't handle playing it. I can handle seeing it, watching it. I can't handle actually playing it, though. It just. When I was younger, this is. Oh, should I make this fact 7? Damn, I'm doing this wrong. I don't care, but at least I'm keeping up with the number. Fact 7, when I was younger, even like hearing about certain scary movies would like keep me up at night. And so it was just, yeah, I just didn't vibe well with it. So yeah, I couldn't handle scary shit like talking with. But we're gonna go to fact number 8 with the games I struggled most in. The game I struggled most in is Infamous. That's also a trilogy game, technically. It had more games to it, but I call it a trilogy because I know Infamous, the first one. I know Infamous First Light and Infamous Second Son. And when I tell you that game, the first game was hard as hell. I'm stressed out just now remembering it. Me and my best friend were playing it, right? And I thought maybe I just suck ass at games usually, so of course I'm gonna suck ass at this one, right? Then my friend played it too, and she's really good at video games, right? And she was struggling at one part, and when I tell you, just rage quit. I'm about to break my fucking TV over this game, okay? It stressed me. I'm stressing out thinking about it now. I can't because no, it's so much time put into it. And then we finally got past that part. And when I tell you, I did not want to play that game anymore. I did not want to play that game anymore after that shit. I did not. But I did. I did. But yes, I almost beat it too. I forgot why I didn't beat it. I probably just got sick of this shit. Nah, but anyways. Another game would be, I would say God of War 2. Was that a trilogy? It had a lot of games in it. So I want to say that's more than a trilogy. But that's also a game on PS3. Is Diablo technically a trilogy? Since a lot of these didn't have a lot of games, but it's like I keep calling them trilogies because I knew mainly 3 games out of what would be probably like 6 games out of their series. I knew mainly about 3 of those games. So when I included Assassin's Creed into the trilogy shit, I was in my head thinking like I only know 3 huge games from it, and I've only really played 3 of those games with interest. Like I actually only really liked 3 of those games. All the others are fine, but I really am in love with 3 of those games. And so, yeah, we're going on to fact number 9. Hold on. I got to pause. Hold on. The first fact number 9. The first anime I had ever witnessed, technically, and knew a fraction of what was going on, was Dragon Ball Z. It was the fight between Goku and Vegeta at the very beginning when Vegeta turned into a great ape. And so Goku had like, his shirt was off and stuff like that, and he was fighting Vegeta, and Vegeta was talking some bad shit. He was really talking heavy with it, and I was just like, what is happening? I don't know what's happening, but I like it. Dude just turned into a big monkey and is proceeding to fight this small muscular man, and I'm really vibing with it. I think I was 5 when that happened too. Then shortly afterwards, watching Naruto, fact number 10, I didn't like Naruto when I was younger, but I liked Phineas and Ferb, and as I got older, it switched from me not liking Naruto to me loving Naruto, and me liking Phineas and Ferb to actually fucking hating it. If I'm gonna be honest with you, I hate it. This is fact 11. I hate it, but I love the music in it. I love when they had those musicals in Phineas and Ferb, but I don't like Phineas and Ferb at all. I hate it. If I'm gonna be honest, I really don't like it. I can't. Okay, I'm not even gonna explain why I don't like it. I just don't like it. So that was that fact 10 or fact 11? No, I just lost my place. I'm tired. I'm sick and I'm tired. Okay, we're just gonna say fact 11 for the hell of it. Okay, I am in love with chocolate. Okay, I am in love with chocolate. When I tell you, chocolate is it's a bad bitch. Like, it's really giving me its all, and I love that every fucking time. The issue is that for fact 12, I don't like white chocolate like much at all. I prefer it over like some other. I don't want to say it's icing. Of course, probably a lot of candy melts are white chocolate. But some of them where it's just like they don't taste like white chocolate or something like that. I don't know what they are, but I prefer white chocolate over certain like melted candy types when they're covering some food and stuff like that. But I don't really like it. because I just think that milk chocolate and dark chocolate are significantly superior. If I just gotta say that, like, yeah, I love chocolate so much. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, chocolate's just so good. It's so good. I can't. Oh my gosh, I'm actually eating chocolate like right now. I'm eating chocolate like I'm eating the Reese's version, Dub's version of Reese's. Basically, like dark chocolate with peanut butter on the inside. It's so heavenly. I can't. We're gonna say this is fact 13 because I don't actually know. So, anyways, this is the most random one. Everything else has been food centric or like focusing on ships, but this is one thing I do not like to argue. I'm not an arguer at all. If I'm being honest with you, I know in my like video that has the most views in the comments, like, I keep mentioning them because I feel like someone's in the future is gonna come back to this video and be like, "Oh, you don't like arguing, but like, you did this though." I don't know. I'm not. Well, actually, no. I'm overestimating my influence. If I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm overestimating my importance to all y'all. I'm not apologizing, but still, I realize that. But, anyways, yeah, I'm just not an arguer like talking with. You know, sometimes when we're in the middle of something, like if me and another person is, I will like midway realize that damn, I don't give a fuck about this enough as you do and stuff like that. Or I will stop it before I feel as though you're gonna like come close to insulting me rather than actually critiquing me on my point of views. Because this happened before. It doesn't feel right because it just makes me mad. Like, if I'm being honest with you, it makes me mad. We're in an argument with each other and stuff like that, you know. In fact, no, it's not even an argument at first. It's a conversation. We're disagreeing. My bad. In some fields. And then you, like, you know, out of nowhere, mention how my side, you know, not only do you think it's stupid, but you think I'm stupid too. And I'm just like, I don't like that shit at all. It's just annoying. Like, you know, I don't know. It can really make you mad in some instances. That's why I don't like arguing to a certain degree and stuff like that. See, I can understand, like, sometimes where it's necessary. Of course I can understand when it's necessary, but I can't argue as good. Like, I'm not an arguer. I really will just, like, in the middle of it, realize that I don't care enough. Like, or it's not so important to me to where I'm willing to go back and forth with someone about it. I'm not gonna stress myself out to try to tell you my point of view if you're not willing to actually understand my point of view, like talking with. So yeah. And I mean that in regard, sorry, I'm expand. See, I can expand upon shit. I mean that in regards to like understanding certain sides and stuff like that. If I can tell you're not understanding mine by you just really honestly coming close to like insulting my point of view or just not understanding mine, but I'm doing my best to understand yours and respect your choice and shit like that, you don't respect mine and shit, it's just like, ugh. That's the type of arguments I hate. Those are ones I full-blown call arguments. They don't get anywhere. So it's just like, you know, yeah, even though I know the meaning for argument is not actually that. So yeah, you know, anyway, I'm gonna continue. Fact 14, I believe. Attack on Titan, its anime itself is a 9 out of 10. Its ending, yes, I'm one of those, is actually a -1. Actually, no, because it feels like it renders it unimportant. If y'all don't watch Attack on Titan, y'all could probably just skip this version of the damn video. If I'm being honest with you, it's okay. I understand. But the ending itself, it really, honestly, I'm gonna just spoil it. It ends with a little boy, and I think they have a dog, and then they encounter the tree that holds the alien spine that begins all of this. You know, that alien spine is what turns everyone into those Titans, or not every Eldian, but it's what turned Ymir, you know, the founding Titan, into a damn Titan. So it's just like, you know, yeah, and for this little boy in the future to discover this same eldritch looking ash tree, like big ash tree, you know, it just feels like everything else has been rendered unimportant. Like, it's just all gonna happen again. And I know that life is like, it's basically a cycle. Time to some people is a loop, it's a circle, it's like, it's various other things. I know history repeats and whatnot, but shit, like, it just makes me think like, damn, you know, it's like, how am I supposed to feel? Like, all my favorite people are gone and dead, and then you just have this little boy who's gonna start this whole thing over again, and we're tired of it. We're sick and we're tired. Eren turned into a bird at the end because he died because Mikasa killed him. It's like, Nothing is real anymore. Copy of my other video. Oh my gosh. Nothing is real anymore, man. What? Like, that's where I got it from. But anyways, also if you hear stuff in the back, I'm underneath my bed sheet talking about all of this. Oh my gosh. But anyway, next to the other fact. Is this fact 14? I'm gonna go to fact 15. Fact 15, my favorite game is Assassin's Creed 3. It's the game I played the most out of all the Assassin's Creed games. I would say that the Ezio trilogy is my favorite trilogy, but damn, when I tell you it's not. Like, when I tell you it's not, I wanted it to be, honestly, because it's like, it's a tie-up, because I love Ezio, but I love Connor as well. But Ezio is, of course, a more compelling character. I just gotta admit he is. But for some reason, Assassin's Creed 3, when I was younger, and, like, honestly, I didn't get a lot of shit, like, because time was flying past, and I was forgetting my younger days. Like, I'm talking about when I was middle school, I was forgetting, like, my even younger days when I was in elementary school. Like, I was forgetting a lot of shit for some reason, because time was honestly flying for me, at least. And so I was like on this game. It was making me think. I was over here just thinking. We thought the Templars were enemies the whole time. We thought they were just uncharacteristically evil, because a lot of times they were. And then we get to Assassin's Creed 3. We play as a Templar Grand Master, and we realize that his ideals and Connor's ideals align very well. And it's like, that had me thinking and shit like that. You know, when I was younger, like, I thought about stuff, but I didn't think to that degree. So I was just like, it had me thinking. And with Ezio's is so, like, it's actually depressing, but it's not depressing to where I'm just like, damn, you know, I don't know if I can continue playing this, because shit, I'm sad every time I see him. Because he was so charismatic. It made me, like, kind of, not forget, but, like, you know, it didn't make me, like, depressed looking at him. Because honestly, his backstory is, ooh, that shit's sad. You know, he done lost basically both his brothers and his father. He only has his mother and sister left and whatnot. You know, he finally kills the one who killed his, like, father and brothers. He finds out his father was an assassin and some shit. So he goes into this life. You know, at first it was for revenge, and then he becomes basically, you know, part of this thing. Like, this is pride and truth for him. It's a whole lot. I was just like, damn, Ezio, man. But yeah. Let's go to fact number 16. That's my favorite trilogy. Fact 16 is going to be the last fact. Fact 16 is Mass Effect is my favorite trilogy. Like, I would say when I was younger, I wouldn't have believed this, but it's just the sheer fact is going back to it and really, like, playing all of the games. Like, if I would say Assassin's Creed Ezio trilogy, I could play all the games, but they wouldn't be like, I will play them on repeat and repeat and repeat, like, every fucking year, multiple times out the year. I can't do that with the Ezio trilogy. I feel like I would lose a lot of, I don't want to say interest, I guess. I feel like I would. But with Mass Effect, I can't. I don't know why. Maybe it's because there's so many characters in Mass Effect versus, like, the Ezio trilogy. You know, of course, like, you know, both of them have a main character. And Shepard, they're not charismatic like Ezio, but I love their character too. Like, I can't. And then the sheer amount of characters in Mass Effect, you know, the sheer story too. The story itself is actually pretty darn good, except for Mass Effect 3. We don't talk about Mass Effect 3. I don't know what it is with trilogies and just just driving the boat with the third one. Like, the third one, it's like you can see all their flaws in the third installment in their trilogies, and it sucks ass, because I'm over here just thinking, like, damn, you know, you were really good. You had the flaming end of the horse, you had the middle section of the flaming horse, and then you get to this and it's like a drawing that was made by a 3-year-old and some shit like that. You know, it's just, yeah, it's just like, you know, how come you did this stuff? Like, I can't, you know. But I would explain Mass Effect 3. I'm not good at explaining things. I'm gonna be dead ass with you. I'm not good at explaining things, but I'm gonna attempt to explain Mass Effect 3 for a bit, and then I'm gonna go. Okay, so let's get it. Mass Effect 3, not Mass Effect 3, Mass Effect in general is a sci-fi game that takes place 30 years after the humans come into contact with other alien species. The main character is Commander Shepard, who could be a he or she in your playthrough, and their main goal is to prevent the ever overlooming threat of the Reapers, who resemble giant cuttlefish. They're synthetic machine. Well, I don't know where I cut myself off. They're synthetic machines, and Shepard's goal is to unite all of the other alien races to unify and defeat the Reapers. Because the Reapers, what they do is harvest and destroy all the advancing civilizations. So humans, they have Asari, they have Turians, they have Krogan, they have Solarians, they have, and many more, if I'm gonna be honest with you. Oh yeah, Quarians as well. They have many more. They're all advanced civilizations, and that's what the Reapers do. They harvest those advanced civilizations and wipe them out completely, so that in the next cycle, which is around 50,000 years, they literally kill you and then wait 50,000 years. They wait for the ones who are lower life forms, like cockroaches. In this life cycle, cockroaches are just small creatures, but in another life cycle, 50,000 years later, they may be people, like us, like walking around, have their own jobs, have their own technology. That's how it is in this series. And when I tell you, I love this game. I love this game, man. And then Andromeda comes out, and we're not with it. The ending of Mass Effect 3 was already kind of like you know, but then we get Andromeda, and it's just kind of like, damn, you should have just ended it. Like, you should have just ended it at 3. You shouldn't have continued. But they have rumors about a fourth installment of Mass Effect, and I love that. But I don't know how they're gonna do it. I don't know. Maybe main character should be Liara. I don't know at this point. Like, I don't know, because I don't feel like Shepard will be able to come back. Because, oh yeah, also, should this be a fact about Shepard? I'll just say this: Shepard died like once already, and they died again. But then at the end, for a little Easter egg of Mass Effect 3, they like gasp, meaning that they're still alive in some way, shape, or form. And it's like, why did you do that? Like, it's kind of just like, why did you do that? Even if they're alive, they won't be able to move and talk and be like how they were before. They'll be rendered to like a wheelchair or some shit like that, like, a wheelchair, and or be in a vegetative state. It's just kind of like that. But anyway, that was it for facts about me. This was a list, and I'll see you later. Oh yeah, oh my gosh, I can't believe I almost forgot. May peace be with you for an eternity.